going to be doing an oil change on this 2016 Denali 2500 HD. It's got the LML DURAMAX in it. Here's the oil I'll be using in it. Mobil 1 turbo diesel truck oil, 5W40. It uses 10 quarts and the bottles only come in 4 quarts, so you need 3 of them. It's okay. Have some left over for next oil change. You're running the OEM filter that I picked up from the dealership. So AC Delco Duragard PF 2232. Now for these trucks you can use 2 types of oil. You can run 15W40 or 5W40. Now I cannot get the Mobil 1 and 15W40, but it's okay to run 5W40, especially for winter because it's thinner on startup. So mind you, it's still, in the end, they're both still 40 weights only. This oil here I'm using is just a bit thinner on startup when it's cold, so which is good for winter. And I have read on the forums when people are running this even in the hot summer in Arizona when it's hot because it's such good oil, so it's much better than the Mobil Delvic. That's what I think they use at the dealer in these. So it's the first ever oil change on the truck, so it's only got about 7,000 miles on it. Got the drain plug loosened up. It's a 13mm. Now I'm gonna pull it and drain it. Stand back from it, make sure I don't get sprayed with oil, which would not be fun. There's 10 quarts in here, so it is cold. The truck has been running since yesterday, so there we go, almost there. Let that drain out. So we'll just let that drain and go on. So while the oil is draining, I'm going to add some diesel exhaust fluid because it's down to 21%. So I'm just going to add 2.5 gallons and call it good. Get this at the dealer. The bottle is sealed, I just ripped that off. And you get this filler neck thing for it. There you go, that's what it looks like. Now I find it quite difficult because this is kind of short to get into the filler hole up here. That's where it goes in. You just have your blue cap. This is diesel exhaust fluid on it. So I just use a clean funnel to help put it in. Just put a towel over the engine base so you don't spill it. Yeah, the Fords and Dodges have the exhaust fluid fill by the fuel tank fill, which is probably much easier to fill because you don't have to get up when you're here under the hood to fill it. But the good thing about this, you won't accidentally put your diesel exhaust fluid in your fuel tank, which is really bad. So I really don't mind it being up here. Just get up on a stool and pour it in. Yeah, just put the cap back on, and that's all there is to it, putting exhaust fluid in one of these. Cap back on, just goes right in there. There we go. And that's it for that, and oil should be done draining, and we'll move on to removing the oil filter. So now for the oil filter, I got the oil done draining, got the drain plug back in. Now if you look at this carefully, it is kind of crushed. That's because I had to put some oil filter pliers to get this off, because it's extremely tight on there. It's the one they put on at the factory, because it's the very first oil change on this truck, so the oil filter can be tighter than usual. It is fairly loose right now, so there we go, it's turning. And it's gonna start dripping oil everywhere, so, but that's okay, we'll wipe it down later. You see what I mean? It's actually not that messy, I was expecting it much worse. Now mind you, these oil changes on this are not much more difficult than my 7.3 IDI. So yeah, we'll continue removing the filter. There we go, it's all full of oil. You get the point. So we'll just let that drain out. Got the new filter ready, pre-filled it about halfway because you can't fill it all the way. It goes on at an angle. Got the O-ring oiled, and now let's just go underneath and install it. It's pretty much done draining out of where the oil filter bolts on, so we'll put the new one on. Make a mess. Just got a hand tightener, no need to over tighten it. There you go, that's the only tight it needs to be. So let's wipe down under here and we'll put some oil in it. Now to put the oil in, you got your dipstick right there and the oil fill is right here. Just fill it up. Just let that drain out completely, and there's 4 quarts in. I got another 6 to go. Got all 10 quarts of oil in. I guess we'll go start it up and reset the oil and filter life. Watch the oil pressure. There we go, got a good oil pressure. Now let's go down here. Let's see. Gotta go reset everything. Now. Let's see. Ah, there we go. This is my first time ever doing this, so zoom in on that for you. Remaining oil life. The reset. Okay. Fuel range. Diesel exhaust fluid should reset shortly because I just put in 2.5 gallons. So yeah, that's it for this. I'll let it sit for about 20 minutes and let the oil run down. Check it one last time, make sure it's the right level. And we'll be done. There you go, it's right on the full mark. Hope you can see this. The oil is very clean, so it's like right to there. That's where the level is. Right there, so. Here's the truck all done. So, hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.